Some of the modern windows are like mirrors, whereby one sees him or herself from the outside, and from inside one can clearly see the outside. And these windows are different from the former glass windows that one was able to see through from inside and also from outside. So one could not mistake or could not see a reflection and think that they are seeing the outside. So this reflection especially pose a big danger, especially to birds, especially when they see a reflection of the background and they see sometimes like maize or trees, and they try to reach out or to go to those places through the mirror window, little knowing that they are just seeing a reflection. So the birds can take a lot of time, or most of the time, or spend a lot of time trying to peck and move about on the windows, trying to reach what they can see in the reflection, especially when they can see feet or trees. Sometimes this can go on for hours on end. At other times, the birds are lucky to call for help, especially when they produce distress sounds, and there happen to be some other birds around, especially when they are at those trees or maize plantations or other feed areas, and the other birds are able to respond and call back the stranded bird. This way, it is rescued by the other birds. But at other times, this does not happen, and the birds get exhausted and sometimes might even sleep or rest at the windowsill. This poses danger as predators see an opportunity to get these birds, and they easily become a target for the predators since they are immobile and they are in secluded places and they are just alone. At other times, the birds just hit the glass windows, and sometimes as they try to peck to go through, they create a lot of disturbance to the owner of the house, who starts thinking of ways of eliminating these innocent birds that are a victim of the construction industry. So you will find that there is a lot of noise and one cannot rest in peace in the house due to the commotion caused by these birds. At other times, when the birds see a reflection of themselves, they think or tend to think it's another bird on the other side, and the bird is about to attack and they fight. They fight back, and they can spend a lot of time trying to fight this imaginary bird, which is just a reflection of itself. And the birds can fight so much such that it gets injured in a serious way. And if there is no other bird to call it or somebody to rescue this bird by chasing it away, it will get seriously injured. And this one can be seen by blood marks on the windowsill where the bird was pecking. It can also be seen as blood stains on the mirrored window where the bird was pecking as it was fighting an imaginary enemy, which is the reflection. At other times, the birds hit the wall as they miss the target and they drop dead. You have sudden death, and you can see the injuries on the beak, which sometimes gets broken, or the neck. If you check, you open the mouth, you will see maybe even the tongue is injured and there is bleeding. And sometimes, if you carry out a post-mortem examination, you will be able to see that internal organs are injured, like the heart has burst, and there is internal bleeding, which kills the bird. So, as the human beings continue to develop and search for more comfort for themselves, and security and the beauty. They should think of the environment, and a serious environmental impact assessment should be done on any new developments, especially its effect on the wildlife and the environment in general. One way of counteracting this pecking, when you find yourself with this kind of video, is putting a tinted foil that will prevent the birds from stepping or seeing a reflection, so they have nowhere to step, especially on the lower part near the window sill, and therefore the bird will have to look for other ways or just go away. So as much as the humans develop, then they should also think of the wildlife, the environment, and any other living creatures. So until next time, thank you for watching. Let's hope to have another education.